Hello, students of class 10. Today we are going to start with the geography chapter 6 as we have already completed civics, the last one, outcomes of democracy. Clear? So, in this geography chapter 6, we are going to learn about manufacturing industries. Clear? Now, what is a manufacturing industries? Where the goods are being made. Clear? Now, here production of goods in large quantities after processing from raw materials to more valuable products is known as a manufacturing. So what does we have already learned regarding these sectors, different sectors. One is the primary sector, then secondary sector, and then tertiary sector. Clear, children? Now the primary sector is what? Where the raw materials we found, and after that raw materials goes to the manufacturing department in the form of a finished good, and after that finished good goes to the market. Clear? Now, do you know that paper is manufactured from wood, sugar from sugarcane, iron and steel from iron ore, and aluminum from bauxite? So, people, those who are employed in the secondary activity manufacturing, manufacture the primary materials into a finished good. So, the workers employed in the steel factories, car, breweries, then textile industry, bakeries, all fall into this category. Which category? Secondary category. And secondary category is known as a manufacturing department. Clear? Now, some people, they are employed in providing services. That services you can find out in the tertiary sector, which we are going to learn afterwards in the next chapter. Now, the economic strength of a country is measured by what, children? Development of the manufacturing industries. Clear? Now, very important importance of manufacturing. Number one, manufacturing sector is considered to be the backbone of the development in general and economic development, mainly because why? Number one, manufacturing industries not only help in modernizing agriculture, okay, but it also reduces the heavy dependence of people on agriculture income. How? By providing them jobs both in the two sectors. One is a secondary, one is a tertiary. Clear? Now, next one, number two, industrial development is what? It is a precondition for eradication. Eradication means what? Less of unemployment as well as the poverty from our country. Clear? Now, number three, export of manufactured goods. Expand what? Trade and commerce and brings in much needed foreign currency. Clear? And number four, countries that transform their raw materials into a wide variety of furnished goods of a high value are prosperous. Clear? So agriculture industries, what are, children? They go hand in hand. Okay. Now they depend on the raw materials. They sell their product such as an irrigation pump, fertilizer, insecticides, pesticides, plastic, PVC pipes. Okay. So development and competitiveness of manufacturing industry has not only assisted agriculturalists in increasing the production, but they also made the production process very, very efficient. Clear? Now, in the present day of the world of globalization, what you can see, our industries needs to be more efficient as well as a competitive. Clear? Self-sufficiency alone is not possible or not enough. So our manufactured good must be at a par in excellence and quality with those if we are compete with the international market. Okay, then only what will happen? We will be able to get ready to compete in the international market. Clear? Now, contribution of industry to national economy. Over the last 2 decades, what we see, the share of manufacturing sector has stagnated at 17% of GDP. Out of what? GDP means what? Gross domestic product, the total. Okay. Now, gross domestic product means what? Think about the biscuit manufacturing department. Biscuit, which is made from what? Flour, wheat. Now, wheat, what is the price of the wheat? Then what is the price of the oil? What is the price of the sugar? How much things are being added in making one packet of biscuit? All together total are known as a GDP. Clear? Now, out of total of 27% for the industry, which includes 10% for mining, quarrying, electricity and gas. Now, this is very much low in comparison to some other East Asian economies where it is 25 to 35%. Now, growth rate over the next decade is 12%. So since 2003, what we saw, manufacturing is once again growing at the rate of 9 to 10% per annum. With appropriate policy interventions by the government and renewed efforts by the industries to improve productivity, economists what they are predicting that manufacturing can achieve its target over the next decade. That means what? If we want to compete with the international market, then we have to make our manufacturing department very, very efficient and par excellence in the productivity as well as the quality of a product. So the National Manufacturing Competitive Council, known as the NMCC, has been set up with this object. Clear? Next one is very important, industrial location. Location is very important. If anybody wants to plant an industry, they have to see the location. Clear? Now, industrial locations are very complex in nature. These are influenced by the availability of raw materials, labor, capital, power, as well as a market. Now, consequently, what you can find out, manufacturing activity tends to locate at the most appropriate place where all the factors of the industrial locations are either available or they can be arranged at a low cost. So after industrial activity starts, urbanization follows. Urbanization means what? The different cities are followed. Okay, sometimes industries are also located near the cities. So this industrialization and urbanization also go hand in hand. Clear? Many industries, they come together to make use of the advantages offered by the urban centers known as the agglomeration economies. Now after that, many more manufacturing units started locating in places from the point of views of overseas trade, such as the Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai. So consequently, what you can find it out that certain pockets of industrially developed urban centers surrounded by huge agriculture rural land. Clear? So this much for today, children. Now we are going to meet in the next video after the puja vacation. Okay, children, happy Dashera to all of you. Stay safe. Thank you.